everybody, my name is Claire. Well, today I will be talking about topic 1. Is city life better than country life? And this is presented by me, Ming Hui. Well, now let's get started. Well, let's look at the contents first. You can have a quick look at it, and then we're going to be going to the first part, my quick mind map. Well, first, here's my small mind map. Well, first, in this topic, I disagree with this. A life in the city could mean a life without nature. It's expensive to live there too because the houses are always super expensive, and usually people would stay in apartments more than staying in house because of the leak of the money. Also, people here could have big problems with transportation too. Also, in the country life, transportations make those services accessible to people in country, and people now these days have full access to nearly everything. If you're saying that the countryside have less services than the city life, it could be true for some years ago, not now. There's also something extremely charming about country living. You can find a bigger living place for less money. And also, it would cost less for you to live or to study or just to work here. So that is my quick mind map about this topic. Let's look at the next part. Some small information that I've researched. City life is a busy life. It's hectic and it can be super stressful because of the work and the people around you. Rural neighborhoods are safer, in fact, with less crimes too, and experience fewer problems with traffic. The rural neighborhoods have less people. That means that there's going to be less crime because people here are not always rate thing for crimes to happen. And there's going to be less problem with traffic because there's really a small problem of people that lives here, and people don't always go by cars or by motorbikes. They usually would also go by bikes or just walk. So there's a smaller percent of traffic jams happening. Well, as a result of the population in the countryside that's really small, and sometimes it could be really small, that you can know every person in your place. There's a greater sense of community there, especially with villagers that are really friendly and they have an open mind because they usually are really friendly. And if your place is a small village, probably you're going to be knowing all the people here if you are a talkative person or an extrovert. Well, let's look at some of the photos that I have prepared for you. There's a lot of kinds of beautiful photos, but in my place, in the countryside of Vietnam, my place is famous for those kinds of coconuts and those kinds of trees like bananas. Also, when you look at these pictures, you can find a green tone mixed with something that looks really good. And also, places here have fresh air, fruits, and a lot of amazing things to enjoy. There's a lot of kinds of fun things to do here, such as experiencing catching fish, or maybe just eating a small dish, or try to plant a tree. It's gonna be something really fun in my place. Well, come to the part of the conclusion. That's all of my opinion about the countryside. As a kid who lives in a country, I'm really proud and happy to spend my life here. Well, what about you? Can you please tell me about your idea? And goodbye. Thank you for watching.